Hi there, my name's Chris Tindal. I'm your Green Party candidate.
You are my very own
I am your own personal candidate, on order. Wanted to give you one of these. It's a website on there. There's an email and phone number if you'd like to get in touch with me. So for the by-election that's happening on March 17th.
I expect to be involved.
Okay, yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. And you know it's St.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And you know it's St. Patrick's Day, so...
My birthday's the day after.
Oh, excellent.
If Father had been just a little faster.
Yeah. For Green Party candidate Chris Tindal, this is his second federal election. In the last one, he increased the riding's Green vote quite substantially and says he's optimistic that he'll do even better this time.
There's a federal by-election happening on March 17th.
Oh, right. I got
So,
the paper.
oh, okay, good. Maybe like an Elections Canada thing, or excellent. All right. Well, there's a website on there. There's an email and phone number if you'd like to get in touch with me.
Okay.
Why are you running in this riding? What's it all about for you?
Well, you know, I live here, so I'm not running. Some people are saying that they're running against one particular candidate or to stop someone from winning. I'm running because I do believe that the Green Party has the best vision for our country's economy, for investment in cities, and for the environment at this time. And I think it's really important that we have Green members of Parliament in Parliament to give voice to those issues that otherwise aren't being heard.
Why is that so important to you?
Well, I think that it's important in Canada and any democracy to have a diversity of voices and to make sure that all voices are being heard. And as the situation is right now, over the last two general elections, 1.2 million Canadians have voted for the Green Party, and they're not represented in the House of Commons. And because of that, issues around action on climate change, issue around what we're going to do about the infrastructure deficit, what we're going to do about affordable housing. There are new ideas that the Green Party brings to the table that no other party is talking about, and without us there, those ideas don't get heard.
How do you feel when polls are taken and people are talked to and they ask what's the biggest issue for you and they say the environment, but then they don't vote for the Green Party?
Well, I think people are voting more and more for us. You know, we're the only party that has momentum in the polls. We're the only party that's up since the last election. And in this election, in this by-election, a lot of people are telling us that we're likely to be the biggest net gainer in this election, that most people are saying that they're really impressed by the strength of the campaign. I've had some people tell us that they've only heard from us, or that they've only heard from us and one other party. So I think that support is coming around. I mean, in terms of I think more and more people are recognizing that we have a full rounded platform. People want to vote for a politician or a leader, a member of Parliament, who's going to take the right kind of action on not just the environment, but also on the economy, also on affordable housing, also on immigration, and all the variety of issues that are important to Canadians. And I think more and more people are recognizing that the Green Party does have the right kind of solutions for a wide array of challenges and opportunities that are facing our country.
How would you characterize your campaign in relation to the other parties, the more traditional parties?
I do think that this by-election is a choice between the past and the future in the context of where we see our country going, in the context of where we see this riding going. And the argument I make to people is that at the end of this by-election, after March 17th, if we've elected just one more Liberal or one more Conservative or one more New Democrat, we haven't really changed anything. But if we make history and elect Canada's first Green Member of Parliament, we change Canadian politics forever.
What are the odds of that happening here, though? I mean, how realistic are you about your chances in this riding?
I think I'm realistic in recognizing that it would be a long shot, but that it's always possible. The Green Party has done a lot of things that we were previously told were impossible. We were told we would never be able to run a full slate of candidates. We did that. We told we wouldn't be able to do it again. We did that. Elizabeth May was told that she didn't have a hope in the London North Centre by-election. It was a safe Liberal seat, and then she came within 8 points of unseating one of the safest Liberal seats in the country. So the Green Party has a long experience with being told that things are impossible and then accomplishing them anyway.
Well, I think even in your case, the last election you raised the amount of Green support by 47%?
That's right, yeah. A factor of 47% over our previous result.
And how about this time? What are you looking for?
This time I think we can do it, at least that well, or I think you'll see a significant increase in our support. I don't want to make any predictions because, I don't know. What I do know is that we've received more expressions of support, more sign requests, more volunteers, more positive feedback after the debates. More media attention, so there's really a lot of positive momentum that I'm extremely encouraged about, and I think will surprise a lot of people on March 17th.
What are you hearing from people when you go out and knock on doors? What are they telling you? Does some of them look at you and go, who are you? Or
No, you
people
know,
are starting to say, oh, the Green Party.
surprisingly, people are starting to say, yes, the Green Party, I've been thinking about it. Some people even say, oh, Chris Tindal, I know about you. I visited your website personally, so that's encouraging that we're starting to have a profile here in this riding. And largely what I'm hearing from people is that they're not satisfied with the way things are being done. They feel disempowered with their existing choices and with the existing parties that have traditionally been elected, and they're looking for a change. They're looking to try something new, and they recognize that because this is a by-election, they have an opportunity to maybe test drive us a bit and see how it turns out.
A test drive because it's going to be a general election within the next year.
Exactly. We know that there has to be a general election by October 2009, so if in this by-election Canadians choose to give the Green Party a shot and they don't like how it turned out, then they can get rid of us in short order. But I think that most Canadians would be really happy with what they saw, be happy with, and most Canadians actually do want some Greens in Parliament. You know, over 50% of Canadians don't necessarily say they're voting for the Green Party, but think we should have a voice. And this by-election is an opportunity to correct that discrepancy.